Today I'm making a whiteboard out of acrylic and these standoff screws that I got off Amazon. So this is everything I need. Bought the standoff screws on Amazon. I believe they're 3/4 of an inch high. I need some tape, a Sharpie, this is my straight edge, a drill, and your piece of acrylic. I got this acrylic from Lowe's. I think it's originally $30. It's the Optics brand. It's 30 inches by 36 inches, and it's 0.08 inches in depth. So for some reason, this one was marked down to $19.98. I don't know why. It was in the exact place it was supposed to be, but it says it was misplaced, and they gave it to me for just under 20 bucks. So it was awesome. I started by measuring about 2 inches in on all the corners of the piece of acrylic. I then applied painter's tape and then drilled through the material with a normal wood bit drill. So I don't know if I just didn't drill fast enough or if I drilled too far, but the tape didn't completely fix all of the tearing. Some of this I think is the protective film that's still over it, but I think there is a little bit of tear out, so we'll see what it looks like when we put it up. Hopefully some of these standoff screws will cover a little bit of that. Yeah, it won't be too bad, so pretty good for my first time. Maybe I should have put more tape down. I think all of them are pretty much the same. I did try to stop screwing on the last ones I did, but yeah, see that one? You can definitely see there's some broken acrylic, so oh well. Then I started measuring my wall where I wanted to apply the dry erase board. I used the piece of acrylic with the holes drilled in it as a template for where the holes needed to be. I then drilled into the wall, added the anchors that came with the standoff screws, and then placed the base of the standoff screw. Then I had to take off the protective backer on the acrylic, which was very hard to do. It felt like it was super glued on. I applied the top of the standoff screws, which literally just screw in by hand, right through the holes, and then I needed a little bit of help to get that protective coating off the front. I swear that is what took the longest amount of time. Then all that's left is to quickly Windex the top of the dry erase board just to make sure it's clean and get rid of all of that residue from the protective coating. Turned out okay. Can't see any of those spaces that tore through except for this one right here. You can just see that little crack. I think that's the first one I did that went through too far, but everything else looks good. And man, that protective film was so hard to take off. I definitely wouldn't want to do that again. I think that was the longest part of this project, was taking off the protective film. So, but I really like it. I think it looks really good. Can't wait to fill it up. I love how minimal it is and how premium it looks, even though it only cost me about 30 bucks. I think if I were to do it again, I would have gotten a thicker piece of acrylic because it does bend a little bit, as you can see, when you're writing on it, so that's a little bit annoying. I also might have done some more supports, but I kind of like just 4 supports, so I think I can deal with it for now, and especially since I got this one on such a good sale, almost half off, I think that it's worth it. So a nice little quarantine work from home project.